Home ownership. You probably know advantages of home ownership, but do you really know the benefits of owning a home? Today I'm going to give you 6 benefits and 6 reasons as to why you should own a home as opposed to renting. 1. Owning a home is like a full savings account. Why? Because as you pay your mortgage, that money that you pay in your mortgage is stored for you. It's saved for you for the future. It builds what is called equity. Equity which you can pull out later on. Equity is your ownership in the home, because initially when you buy a house, probably if you financed it, it belongs to the bank most part, but as you pay back that loan, then you build back your share of ownership. Number 2 is appreciation. The properties have the ability to appreciate most of the time. So for example, if you bought a house for 200,000 and then 2-3 years down the line, the property now is the value appreciates to 250,000. Now the difference of 150 belongs to you, in as much as you pay back the loan, but the appreciation does not belong to the bank. It belongs to you. So if you sell the house, that becomes your capital gain. So that's very, very important. Number 3 is leveraging investment. So if you own a home, you can rent it out and be getting income from it. You can buy, hold, and resell later at a higher price, and you shall have made your money from there. I've also seen people flipping houses, buying a house, renovating or changing a few things. Within 30 days, they sell the same house at a profit of 200,000. That's a lot of money within 30 days. So there's a lot that you can do with real estate. Number 4 is control and freedom. Now, if you own a home, it belongs to you. You have the freedom to do what you want. So if you don't like the paint, change it. If you don't like the doors, change them. It's different when you're renting, because you can't just wake up and do as you please. You can't just wake up and say you're going to do landscaping. So freedom and ownership is very, very important for those who are owning. The next thing is wealth building. Now, when you own a home, you have actually started a legacy of building wealth, because owning a home can later on be left for your children. It's part of wealth that you build in your family. This home can be used as a collateral to buy another one, and then another one. Then before you realize, you have a portfolio of real estate within the family, and it's wealth that can be passed to generations. Number 5 is security and protection, especially against things like inflation and raising in prices. Now we have that if you're renting, most of the time the rents will go up, but it's different from when you're owning. The first thing is your mortgage payments. Most of the time, if it's a fixed rate, you will always pay the same amount for 5-10 years. Your your mortgage payments will not go up. And guess what? The value of the house go up, and that is good for you. But when you're renting, yes, the values, the rent is going to go up, which is not very good for you. But guess how much value that you own or you'll be making in that house that you're renting is 0. Last but not least, this is the most important, is property taxes and tax advantages. There are plenty of tax advantages that you get to enjoy when you're owning a home. We have mortgage interest, you can deduct that. We have things like property insurance, you can take advantage of that and deduct that. You can have things like primary resident exemptions, like homestead, they call it homestead exemption. So if you own a home for 2 years, you can have tax advantages of for just owning that home. If you are owning that home and using it as an office, so your expenses can be deducted. I mean, this is your home, but you are deducting, taking advantage of the tax advantages that are there. Another thing is property gain. I mean, if you happen to sell that house, you have up to 250,000 that you can enjoy without being taxed. And if you are married and filing jointly, you can have up to 500,000. That's a lot of money. So I'm going to prepare another video on tax advantages. Watch out for it. It's gonna come out very soon. Now, owning a home is still the foundation of building wealth. See you next time.